Yo, gamer, Nemi here. Hope you guys are doing awesome. And man, this one for me is a little bit hard to swallow. Yeah, Jdcr is my favorite esports competitor. Like Jdcr for me is the greatest of all time. I know results show me, also bring up Aslan for argumentative sake, but for me, Jdcr, I love this man. Like this man for me is my biggest Tekken inspiration. So we had a tournament, I believe, last week in the EU, and JD made grand finals. He faced off against the Lord himself, the god of Tekken, rocks Dragon's knee. So he was running Dragunov throughout the tournament, Dragunov, Heihachi. But after getting the bracket reset, like he was 6-0, spoiler alert, but he got the bracket reset and he switched to Armor King. And this is where I come in, because if you know me, you know my channel, we do love some Armor King around here. So JD played AK. I actually haven't watched this because seeing that 6-0 was just like so sad for me to swallow. The pill was just so hard for me to swallow. So anyway, I skimmed through the matches and he seemed to have played Armor King for only 2 games before switching to Heihachi. So those are the games we're going to break down and analyze and just talk about Armor King. Is he bad? Is he a good character? So let's get right into it. So Ni, of course, playing Feng. So he's been running our Feng since the season 4 buff, because if you guys don't know, yeah, Feng got hella buffed. War carry, insane damage, buff on his down back 3. He was already a great character, but after all those buffs, he just reached like god tier level now. Alright, so downfall, amazing buff 1, amazing 2 as well. To the wall, oh my god, he dropped the wall combo. It is one thing you must know about JD is that he rarely, if ever, drops any juggles. So now, I don't mean to sound like a downer, but I noticed in this tournament, like Jdcr was not very confident. And you would make that argument that he has been like this for a while now. Like everyone is calling him a streamer now. Like he's gone streaming full time. So like, it doesn't look as confident as he used to be. Like, you would see him back in like Korea Tekken Masters, bro. Like he looked insane with Armor King in that tournament. And so lands the back one, war carry, but gets him mixed up with the stunner. So again, I'm gonna be breaking down, give you some tips and all that stuff. So Armor King's biggest mix up with the throws, of course, is the stunner. It does 35 damage raw, but it is a just frame, so you must land it or you lose out on damage. But it's his strongest mid mix up with the throws. Really good. If you don't implement the stunner in your game plan with AK, please use that shit. That shit good. Went for OK, down 1, down forward, back, down forward 4, good spacing too. Of course, Armor King's generic down 4 is one of the best in the game. And one thing I really love about AK, bro, is the movement, the wave. Like imagine a wave grappler character, bro. That idea is insane. He looks so freaking cool. Like he just looks insane. I love AK, bro. Down 4, as you can see, down 4 amazing too. Just using down 4, like AK is so fundamentally heavy. Like you can close out a game with like down 4, down forward 1, down forward 4. Just those moves alone, depending on how good your reads are. That's just how insane Armor King is, and JD is one of the best Armor King players at doing this. Insane block on the low. JD is also amazing at blocking lows. I really love, I'm inspired by that shit, bro. Like how do you just block a low just like that? Right, like how, bro? Down 3, of course, buff to hella plus frames, especially on counter hit. So you can always go for stuff like giant swing, down forward 2, frame trap. So here JD decided just to go for spacing 2, down forward 4. And one thing you should know about JD is he loves down forward 4. Like he loves down forward 4. Thank pressure, Jesus Christ. Okay. Nice. One jab. Of course, JD, the creator of the one jab tutorial. Nice, went for an amazing homing move. Forward 3, of course, launches on normal hit. Plus on low. The backswing, bro. Like it's never your turn against Feng. Outstanding 1, of course, was buffed. It's now safe. Amazing counter hit too. Especially after throwing out moves like down 2, down 4 into outstanding 2. Amazing. Down 1. So this for me is one of the departments where Armor King struggles, and I'm talking about the life lead, right? Even in Rage, like Armor King has no bullshit Rage drive. Like his Rage drive is one of the most technical in the game, and it's just downright bad in my opinion. It's so technical in a game where every character has a bullshit Rage drive they can just throw out and do like 50% of your damage. So this for me is one of the biggest turn-offs with Armor King, not having a Rage drive, basically being disabled. But if you have the character like me, you're still gonna play him. So it's hard for Armor King to make a comeback, because you have to risk with going for grabs, right? And if the opponent knows this, it's an easy step punish and an easy dark punish for them. So you have to like mix them up with like stunners and full crouch, quarter circle forward 2. It's just hard. So I'm willing to bet that JD he's going to go for a grab attempt, either command grab or Rage drive. Let's see. Down back 3, yeah, you see he's getting risky throwing out down back 3s, which if you know it's really bad, it's reactable. Nice one jab. Close line. What's his lag? For again, down 3, down 4, nice. So he got lucky with the close line there, right? I'll give it to him. The comeback was good, but he threw out risky stuff like down back 3. But he landed the big close line, which gave him Oki, and it was GG's out of that. GG's after that. So JD 2 rounds up, down quad 4 to down back 2. Of course, if they run in, because down quad 4 is a spacing 2, so if they run in, boom, and down quad 4. Oh my god, one jab into low parry. Way insane war carry into S4 now. Nice punish. Down quad 2, of course, it's safe depending on the distance, right? Because jabs whiff. But if you're facing a character that has long jab range, they're gonna get that punish every single time. So be careful. It's an amazing tool, but it's not safe, and it has a high extension, so it's kind of like a mix-up counter hit fishing tool. Going for the stunner. Down back 3, back 1, nice. Stop pressing buttons. That's what back 1 is good for. But the thing, pressure bro, you cannot keep thing out. I'm sorry, but you just can't keep thing out. He is a god at that shit. Probably the best frames in the game, this character, bro. This freaking character. Side step 4, clean hit. Yeah! So satisfying. Bro, is that his first forward neutral 2? I just noticed that. That's like JD's first forward neutral 2. That's insane. Considering how OP that move is, bro. If you watched my Armor King videos, bro, I spam that shit. Like forward neutral 2 mixed with forward 2 is like good enough to just use neutral, because forward 2 knocks down and is safe and has decent tracking. So back 4 is very technical, of course the stunner. So if you don't want to go for the stunner mix up, just go for the forward 2. Alright, so you punish a hop kick here, 2-1 punish. Nice, down forward 4. Are you gonna say you forward neutral 2? Excuse me, down 4 gets blocked. His first command grab attempt. Has JD been playing too safe? I mean, this is neat, but I don't know. Because one thing, okay, sorry guys for the pausing, but one thing I want you guys to do after this is just watch other top player Armor King players, right? Mihawk had a very good run in the LCQ. Like, he had an insane run. I believe he's the one who beat Jongding, either Jongding or Rangchu with Armor King. So watch Mihawk and watch Zero Ship and just see how different their Armor Kings are to Jdcr. That's one thing I want you guys to do. If you main Armor King, watch Zero Ship and Mihawk and just see how different their Armor Kings are to Jdcr. And you'd make the argument that JD is playing a little bit too safe, right? Nice, lands it down for 2. Drops a wall combo, went for stunner again. Went for down forward 4, broke the grab, down 4. Jdcr in his prime, I'm sorry, but JD in his prime gets a dark upper out of that. Free. Use the grab.
Blocks the headbutt, blocks it again.
The blast frames, bro, you just can't do anything against Fang.
I don't know who has the last
Jesus.
Oh my god,
The frames, bro. Fang Wei in your face is actual cancer, bro. Like, get that chemotherapy ready. Sheesh. That shit is broken. But Fang is cool though. I still love Yao Feng players. He's a cool ass character. Okay, nice zoom spacing. Oh my god, down to spam. What is this lag? You need a new phone. Running 3. Punish that, Jan swing. Okay, if you went for Jan swing there, could have transitioned to the air grab.
Even in the Dragunov matchup, it feels like Jdcr is just having trouble picking up on
one. I mean, look at this, like, right? At this range, he dashes up to down 4, right? So why not forward neutral 2 instead? You know, I think he's just been a little bit too safe, if you ask me, because it's the same thing, dash up down 4, so why not dash up forward neutral down 4, forward neutral 2, right? Fang gets off 1-2. At best, which doesn't really hurt that much. You know, but you know, he's the god. But you know, I wanted him to win. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted my boy to win. The Fang pressure, bro. Jesus Christ. Pressure is bad. His character, bro. Wave. So Jdcr has only gone for 1 forward neutral 2 and 2 chain throw grab attempts. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, guys. This is Armor King we're talking about, right?
This feels very
Wave standing 4, like
where I just felt like a lot of spacing, a lot of jab, a lot of stuff. This knee feels like like I said earlier.
Yeah, even Bloodhawk says the same thing. It's too many basic fundamental stuff.
I think versus Jdcr, he's saying this is the right way to go. Just play aggressive.
There we go. 1 for neutral 2. Oh my god. Fang fucking way, bro. God damn. Okay, final round or round 3. No punish. Now the 4 neutral 2s come out. Oh my god. Fang pressure. It's just so much. It's so much.
Yeah, man. He doesn't. He is going to be our golden
Down
letters
forward 3. Nice. Spacing. Wave into. There we go. This is what he's throwing out the 4 point, bro. Like, I'm sorry guys, but forward neutral 2 is broken. It's broken. They changed the frames to only -14 from launch punishable, but they did not change the frames on hit. Like, he gets so much plus frames from this, it's insane. So he's not been utilizing forward neutral 2. Like, it's, oh my god. Hopo Kikuda. He's gonna close it out. Yeah, GG. So he then switched to Jdcr out. Sorry, he then switched to Heihachi. After this, then that was all she wrote. Ni got the 6-0 bracket reset. Sorry, 6-0 after the bracket reset. So guys, this is what I really wanted to talk about. So now, my point of this video is a discussion on Armor King. Like, is he a bad character? Was JD wrong at switching from Dragunov to play Armor King or Heihachi? The answer is no. Armor King is a very good character. He's competitively viable, and like I said guys, watch Zero Ship, watch Mihawk, some of the best Armor King players out there, and just look at the difference in gameplay with Jdcr. If you don't want to do that, just go watch Korea Masters 2022. That's a tournament that Jdcr won using Armor King, and just look at the difference in gameplay between that and this. Like, you would see his utility of forward neutral 2 and the chain grabs to like max potential, bro. I feel also he's a little bit reserved here, and I think he's been like that for a while now, which is kind of sad to see, because Jdcr at his best, he's like a marvel to watch, bro. His gameplay is sheesh, bellissimo, but you know, you can't always be 100% guys, we're human. So all in all, if you play Armor King, there is no reason to drop this character. He's insane, really fun, really sick. I love him. He's officially my main. I'm sorry Lars and, you know, Steve and all those guys, but Armor King is just too good, bro. Like, look at the drip on this man, sheesh. Yeah, so that's my video, my boys. If you love AK, keep rocking our boy. We need the AK gang, AK-48. So GG's, and like the video. If you've made it this far, guys, please help your boy out and subscribe. GG, take care.